So this is just going to be another quick video just to show you how to do dual axes on an Excel graph. So let me share my screen real quick. It's a random data set. Usually you only have 2 columns, so we'll start with that. Highlight those, insert, let's make it a scatter with markers. Okay, so this is what you're used to seeing. You see the time on the bottom. So if we're going to go from here, some things to clean it up is to see. Let's go ahead and make it Times New Roman. Okay, and it didn't switch. Times New Roman, 12-point font, and make the font black. We're going to do that for everything. Go ahead, black times size 12 times New Roman. Okay. Generally, our charts don't have titles in it because we add the titles while they're in Word. Wow, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these. But it is important to know what is on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and add axes titles. Okay, so number burpees. Again, you can notice that we need to change the font size, the color, and the actual font for it. So go ahead and do that real quick. At the bottom, based on what this is time in minutes. Okay. Black font, size 12. And times. Good. Okay, next part, you generally don't see grid lines on our graph, so I just clicked on the line, click on backspace. Same thing for the horizontal ones. Okay, good. So if I want to look at the axes, all I did was double click that. Picture. I can change my bounds. So since I know that there aren't any values under 10, I can go ahead and switch that. So that way there's not as big of a gap in between. Tick marks. I'll add major tick marks on the outside. While we're at it, I want to make sure that I can see those lines. So all I did was go to the paint can, click on line and color. I made the line black. I'm going to do the same for the bottom axis. Sorry, clicked on the paint can. Black. Go over here. The bounds are fine for this one. If I want to change the units, I can have it show me every single minute. Same thing here, tick marks on the outside. Good, pretty good looking graph. If I want to add a second portion to the graph, so if I want to add the heart rate onto it, all I'm going to do is, let's do select data, add an entry. So the series name is just going to be heart rate. And the Y values are going to be these. So I highlight all of that. Go ahead, hit OK. Okay, so now it looks like it's a little crazy since we have the number of burpees, which are a low value compared to what is heart rate. So I'm going to go ahead and click Change Chart Type up at the top under Chart Design. And I'm going to make this a secondary axis. Okay. I can change the type of graph too. So if I wanted, say, a column for the burpees, I could do that as well. It's up to you on what kind of graph that you're either being asked for or that you want to show to represent the data. Let's go with that still, just for sake of the video. Hit OK. So now we have the second axis. So I'm gonna pull this over a little bit. We're gonna do the same thing that we've been doing. It already has the tick marks on the outside, so we don't have to worry about that. We can change the values, so we know that none of the heart rates are under 75. Okay, so that makes there be less of a gap than there originally was. Go to the paint can line and have that be black so that way we can see it better. Change the font to Times New Roman, size 12, and black. Remember, we need an axis title on this up, and I just deleted all mine. Great. Okay, so same thing. Times New Roman, 12, black. Heart rate, beats per minute. Black, 12, Times New Roman. Good. Time in minutes. Times New Roman. Size 12, black font. And remember, this one is number of birthdays. All right. And if you want to move this to a Word document, all you do is copy and paste it. So just Control C, or if you have a Mac, I believe it is Command C, and Command V versus Control C and Control V, but I don't know for sure since I do not have a Mac. You can also just right click it and hit copy. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions.